Every time you're asked, who's your role model? It's like, oh, Wangari Maathai.
Yes.
Michelle, that's all. Great. Did fantastic things in life.
Yeah.
But they will always feel very far away.
Wow. I think you bringing it down to the people next to you is exactly what we are trying to do as well. The heart of this podcast is to try and show you that the next person, that person next to you is doing something.
Yeah.
We are bringing women who are doing it. We are more interested in the doing, right? Not like they've already done it, so now they're telling us about, when I was. No, it's like, I'm here, still figuring it out.
The goal is to let's listen, let's hear, let's learn. You regret the decisions that you never made. Not the ones that you make. You learn from them, especially if they were bad.
I can't believe. Yes. And it's many other things, even the situations that women are put in work. But aside from that, so for me, I was just thinking that I want to create a legacy for my child to know that her mom did something.
Women have ideas.
Very many.
Women are doing things. Some are too busy doing that. They have no time to talk about it.
People like bunching women in statistics.
I know.
This percentage of women are doing what? This percentage of women. And I'm like, okay. But then it sucks.
It really sucks.
My hope for me will be seeing women responding.
I know, man.
Responding. I think that is my hope for this podcast.
Behind all the statistics about women in business, how women are doing, they're real people, they're real humans, real dreams, real feelings, real souls going through a real life. Life is, when I'm going through a certain season in my life, I always want to hear from someone who's gone through something similar.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hi. I didn't know you were expecting me to say hi.
Yes, I want you to say hi too. You're here. This is Before Breakthrough Conversation Series, and my name is Victoria Chebet. My co-host is
Phyllis Mburu.
And this is just two girls trying to figure it out, and we're bringing you along on the journey of figuring it out together. So this is Before Breakthrough, a conversation series that
is trying to create, creating a space where we hear about the journeys of women, building businesses, building organizations, while they're still figuring it out, while they're still in the murky waters, the steps that they make, the breakthroughs that they experience step by step.
Yeah.
What does that even look like? What is a breakthrough? I think traditionally we are taught that breakthrough is that one big thing, one big tender, one big kind of you go out loud, like you become viral. But I tend to disagree because I don't think all of us will ever have that chance to get that one big tender, to get that one big moment of being viral. But that doesn't mean that we've not experienced breakthrough in our lives, in our businesses, in our careers, or in anything that we're trying to build.
I love that.
And I think we're here to unpack that notion. With other women who are in it, but also to learn from their journeys. If at the end of it, another woman, honestly, even a man, if any other person can listen to this and say, okay, so they thought differently. They did something slightly differently than what I'm doing, and I can try it.
Yes.
In my career so far, I've learned something called proximate role model. And this whole idea of, every time you're asked, who's your role model? It's like, oh, Wangari Maathai.
Yes.
Michelle, that's all. Great. Did fantastic things in life.
Yeah.
But they will always feel very far away. Like they're like, okay, good job, guys. Like they had different opportunities.
Yeah.
But proximate role model is me and you, Victoria.
Yeah.
Different of few years, different circumstances. Then we start to realize Victoria just made one different decision, or just changed just one attitude, one perception, just took her phone, made one phone call that out of boldness, or just something thought differently, and it worked. And that's something that's very close to me that I can emulate.
I love
to see
that.
how it works in my situation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I think you bringing it down to the people next to you is exactly what we are trying to do as well. The heart of this podcast is to try and show you that the next person, that person next to you is doing something.
Yeah.
They are doing something. And before breakthrough is where we're trying to show you that breakthrough can be, something small, something big, but there's always a breakthrough. There is always a breakthrough in our personal lives, in our business lives, and even that step into, deciding I'm going to do it, and you actually make a call.
Yeah.
Make a post.
Yeah.
Call someone and talk about it.
Yeah.
Is breakthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why we're here.
Yeah. And I think the other thing that drove this conversation just between you and I is what don't we hear or what don't we see in mainstream success?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know maybe a lot of people are always asking this question. I don't think we're the first ones to ask it. So
No.
And what haven't we seen in mainstream success? Are we all going to be the founder of Victoria's Secrets?
Exactly.
I mean, how comfortable are we when my Victoria's Secrets will always be that shop in the CBD? And that's the most it's ever been.
Yes.
What should I be thinking? I think that's it. And I don't know, maybe you can answer that question. What haven't you seen in mainstream success that you'd like addressed through this?
I think for this podcast, like why I feel so driven towards being in this space is we are bringing women who are doing it. We are more interested in the doing, right? Not like they've already done it, so now they're telling us about, when I was, it's like, I'm here, still figuring it out. I made a phone call yesterday. I woke up today and I opened my shop.
Yeah.
And then I came to Victoria's and Phyllis's podcast to talk about the shop that I'm still figuring out, right? And I think for me, that's really special. To be in that moment with them. In our podcast, we're in that moment with you because I feel like, or maybe we can talk about our vision also as we're talking. Our vision for our podcast is that in 5 years' time, we're going to interview the same guests and ask where they are now, So it'll be like a testimony for them. They were here 5 years before. They're here now. And they're telling us where they are. Maybe that time it won't be before breakthrough. Maybe it will be after breakthrough podcast. You never know. You never know.
You never know. That's actually
but
that's actually really true.
Exactly. So I feel like that's where we are.
Yeah, maybe also just to prepare our audience, the kind of women we bring in, it's anything from a woman building a normal, I sell this business, to a service business.
Yes.
As someone who's doing manufacturing, people who are building an NGO, especially where it's very thematically connected to what their mission as a person is. People who have built several things that have failed and have started something else and have discovered their own strengths as they go. People who are employed but are building something, not just for like extra money, but also because they would like that to be the thing that they go into sunset with, into their sunset years with. So again, you'll see a big variation and at different stages. Some might sound like they're a bit more successful, quote unquote, because I think everybody's successful as long as you've taken that step than others. But the goal is to let's listen, let's hear, let's learn. Because I think we're also learning because we're also building our own thing. Maybe that's something we need to talk about here.
Good point. So I think how we met with Phyllis is we worked together at some point and then life happened. We stopped working at the same place and but we still kept in touch. And I feel what drove us so much is we really wanted to be part of people who are making a difference in the world, especially in women's world. And that has looked so many things as we are going on because we're also still in the before a lot. Maybe you
can
go.
say it. I mean, we can put it out there. Before Breakthrough is brought to you by us, but also behind us is an outfit called Front Women Africa that we've been running for 4 years now. I think since 2022.
Yeah.
And the whole idea, honestly, we haven't figured it out. I think we want to create almost like a connection point, and I know there are myriad of these. People say women are overtrained and underfunded, right? Like that's the thing that people say.
Yeah.
I
But
think
it's the truth.
It's the truth, yeah. It's to say, is there a way, especially now, we didn't even know this time would, I mean, we knew it would come. I didn't know it would come this soon, that like global funding, especially for development aid, where most of our expertise is in, has gone down. But is there a way we can tap into markets that can finance women? That can finance that woman who that's the only thing she has, and she doesn't have the 15 slides to show total addressable market. You know, those big corporate jargons. Can we be that bridge? Honestly, we don't know if we can. We're trying. Yeah, we're trying to find those organizations, those corporates, and say, look, there's a whole portfolio of women doing things, but you'll never see them because they don't have your 15 slides that you're looking at. And while we understand business-wise, it has to make sense.
Yes.
But I think there's a place of supporting the ones that are still picking up themselves from the ground. So that's our before breakthrough. That's how we're figuring it out.
Yeah.
Which is why we're doing this. Part of it is also to see what is really out there. What are women doing? And I think as we go along, you realize we're finding that women have ideas.
Very many.
Women are doing things. Some are too busy doing that. They have no time to talk about it or
and
to
not
try and
also
there.
because of all the social aspects in their lives.
Yeah.
They're a wife, they're a mom.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they're a friend. They're the lifeline for their family.
Yeah.
So many things that women are doing. Yeah. Even in our lives as well, right? Because you find that sometimes you want to work on something you're figuring out, Front Women Africa or our podcast, but you also have your baby you need to think about. You have your husband there. You have a whole household. So
you have a job.
I think we want to say that we also kind of understand that women have so many roles that they do. And it's important to know, feature all of them, I guess, but also feature, even as they're doing that, they're also trying to figure it out. And I think I want to throw a question to Phyllis, which she'll be like, huh? Why?
I'm already like that. I'm scared of it.
You're already scared already. Phyllis, I wanted to ask you, like, in your personal life, what made you do something that you're doing? Like, what is that moment you decided I'm going to do before breakthrough, or I'm waking up today to you didn't choose to cancel, you didn't choose to.
I had many moments where I thought, what is this? And then also there's so many podcasts where you're doing. I think, you regret the decisions that you never made. Not the ones that you make. I mean, you learn from them, especially if they were bad. But I think I have reached a point where in my life, my change, I don't even know what has inspired. Actually, maybe I know what has inspired it. Is that let's learn.
Yeah.
Because when I'm not learning, I'm degrading.
Yes.
And in my life, I've had instances of having people in my life, right from close relationships, like my husband, my parents who have come from community that I belong to as a church community as well, and even friends that have been my point of, the Bible says, I'm going to bring the Bible, iron sharpens iron, right? Having my point of scrapping, which makes you learn, right?
Yes.
And I think it's made me conscious of the importance of continuing to learn and continue to do as you learn. So that's why I was like, you know what? What's the worst?
What's the worst?
And then,
exactly.
Plus, it has a goal. The goal is not just to do a podcast. I mean, anybody can do a podcast, especially in this day and age. Is these women that are coming on board, once we're learning, what else can we do about it as us? That can be the thing that we do, or I do in this case, to get into my sunset ears, in terms of using what I've learned, especially in the marketplace as a career woman, to bridge that gap for them, if I can. Honestly, I'm being very careful because I don't know, but I'm going to try. But also, as we have done this, as we do these recordings, and even as I talk to these women that are coming on board to talk to us, I'm always learning something new. And I think I like it here. The seasons where I've not been learning, I just always feel like I'm in my head a lot, and I think I know. Then when you hear it from someone else, it's like you're it keeps you in check,
It
and
does.
you're challenged.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Also,
many
new
ones.
perspectives of what
Exactly.
people are doing, especially women are doing. Maybe I can take up that question as well. For me, something happened in my life. I was working in this organization, and during my maternity leave, I was let go. And at that moment, I was thinking, I am part of a statistic. And it was tough. And now I just decided that I'm going to do something that is me, driven by me. So, yeah.
That's actually it's interesting you mentioned that word statistic. There's a lot of women who feel they're part of a statistic in very many ways. For you, it was that.
Yeah.
There are very many things that happen to women in offices that you think as like, okay, I'm just part of that statistic.
You know,
the statistic, they say women don't ask for more money, or women, because you're in your kind of reproductive years, you're not going to move as fast.
I know. Yes. And it's many other things. Even the situations that women are put in work. Yeah. But aside from that, so for me, I was just thinking that I want to create a legacy for my child to know that her mom did something.
She tried it. She took a step. Yeah. She took a step. Especially because she's a daughter.
Yes. Yeah. That's also the other thing, right? So I'm here, I'm doing. Yeah. And this is my Before Breakthrough 2. And taking you towards this as well.
Do you think in a way that was a bad experience? I've had my own share of bad or terrible experiences. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you think, is there part of you that died a bit after that?
Yeah. And the part of me that thought that I can't do something. I think for me, I'm always having ideas on what to do, how to change my life, how to change my family's life. I'm always running ideas in my head. And so, yeah, that part of me died where I just let life happen. Yeah. That part of me died. Yeah. I'm not letting life happen to me anymore.
Again. Yeah.
It has to. If I'm letting life happen to me, I'm also making it happen. Yes.
So we're happening to get
exactly.
I make it happen to
and
life.
that for me today was coming here.
Yeah.
Coming here and starting.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear. And that's a really good point, because I think personally also, like the experiences that you uniquely go through because you're a woman, especially in the area of trying to make money, trying to build a career, trying to build a business, is that I didn't even realize, but there's a part of me that shut down.
Right.
In terms of, there's a confidence I lost. In terms of, I felt like, this is what I think I felt like. I felt like I had gone and I'm a nobody. I'm still a nobody.
No. Don't you say that about yourself.
Okay, what I'm trying to say, I'm not as big. I'm somebody. What I'm trying to say is like,
you are.
Yeah. So I just felt like I had a deep fall, right?
Yeah. Confidence, assurity.
But also like assurance, like in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I stayed here because then when you're down, you don't have to fear about falling.
You're not fearing anymore. There's no pressure. No one is looking at you.
No one is giving me pressure.
What are you doing,
And it becomes
Phyllis?
very comfortable.
Exactly.
It
does.
And I was very comfortable, especially during that time I had my child. And I was happy. Can I be honest? I was at peace. I was at peace.
Yes.
But I can't be like that for all my life. Number one, too, life will demand more because, I mean, you grow, even your bills grow.
That's so true.
Yeah. But also I realize I can't allow myself to stay there because I will resent myself for it.
Yes.
Like I had the choice to pick.
Yes.
So this is why I'm showing up. Because I have been comfortable.
Yeah.
I have been uncomfortable and grown. And then I have been comfortable. And I'll tell you, comfortable was really safe. And I was okay with that. I was happy with it. But there's always the question of, then what? This is it.
At the end of your life,
then this is it.
What did you do?
Yeah.
What are you proud of?
Yeah.
What decisions did you make? So I think also what you're getting from this is you can have fear, but at the end of it, like, did you do something?
Yeah.
Regardless of
It's true.
fear.
It's
Yes.
true.
Did you do it?
It's true.
And I think that's why we're here. You know, we're showing women who are doing, regardless of fear, and who have decided to also just not be a statistic.
Yeah.
People like bunching women in statistics.
I know.
This
And it's really
percentage
annoying.
of women are doing what? This percentage of women. And I'm like, okay.
But then
and it sucks.
It really
to
sucks.
being a
It's
statistic.
true.
Yeah.
And
But it's the reality.
That's
It's the truth.
we actually bundle up in a lot of statistics. That is very true. I've never even thought about it because it's true. Like I do a lot of fundraising, and when you do something like that, you'll always see statistics that are about women.
Yes.
It's like 53% of
Where are
women
you
are
getting-
the
yeah.
main household
Yeah.
income. They're the ones who bring. Then they need this. Like there's just always a statistics, and until it has affected you personally,
Exactly.
you never really get it when you
So
when you
true.
see a statistic
So
that
true.
goes around about women, and then you're like, yeah. I'm that woman. Then you're
Yeah.
like, but I don't want to be a statistic.
want
I'm
to
a
be.
person, you know?
Exactly.
I'm a human being.
Exactly. And it can be easy to get into the face, but sometimes it's not. Okay, let me not say it's easy for everybody because there are people who don't get into the self-pity phase.
Yeah.
But for me, I know I've been a victim of that a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
And the fact, you know, when you even start thinking, oh, I'm a statistic now, I can't believe. I can't believe I'm part of that statistic that was let go because I was, oh my goodness.
I know,
But now I'm more of, yes, I was a statistic, but
Yeah.
I am not just the statistic. I'm more than that.
Yeah.
And my value actually is more than that.
Yeah.
More than even an employer, work.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your dream? What's your hope as we do this, both before Breakthrough and as Front Women in Africa? What is your hope
Yeah.
just for you as Victoria?
Just for me as Victoria.
Chebets?
Wow. I feel like we've been saying it in these conversations, but my hope for me will be seeing women responding.
I know, man.
Responding. I think that is my hope
Yeah.
for this podcast.
Yeah.
My hope for this podcast is that we deliver what we are saying as well.
Yeah.
I hope that we capture
Yeah.
those moments, those not the polished versions of success.
Yeah.
No, capture those in the murky waters.
Yeah.
Moments, because I think even one podcast for me, a successful one would be where a guest we finish where it's not we've finished. There's no more to say.
Yeah.
We're in the murky waters. There's no proper ending. Okay, let's
Nobody
conclude
has
now.
figured it out. Yeah, that's actually really true.
That would be a really good thing for me.
Yeah.
And also for the viewer.
Yeah.
To tell me that they felt they were in the moment with them.
Yeah.
And also for me, the hope for me as well is to bring something out of this so that it's not just a conversation for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's
That's the other
something
thing.
grew
Yeah.
from this.
Yeah.
And hopefully it will be something that Front Women Africa does
Yeah.
to empower, to uplift the women, to provide a connection,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
I think
For
I
you, Phyllis?
share in your sentiments in terms of, I think my desired end goal will be, first of all, with myself. To say, wow, I think I've also been schooled. I've
Yeah.
seen myself in that. I've learned something that I'll do differently or think differently. But also just seeing it from whoever this gets to. You know, it's like hearing the stories for, has this been something? Has it answered your question?
Yeah.
And if that hasn't, what questions do you have? I think that's the other thing. What questions, what would you like to hear? You know, one of the things is I find that has helped me in life is when I'm going through a certain season in my life,
Yeah.
I always want to hear from someone who's gone through something similar. You know, especially if it's a woman, someone who's gone through something similar telling me, this is how I am, so I feel this is what I'm doing.
Yes.
That for me is different. Whether it's the situation of being let go just because you're pregnant or they don't think you're that useful anymore. You know?
We don't know the reason. Like, of course, they will never tell you, the
Yeah.
reason, but we know.
Yeah, behind the scenes. But
Anyway.
yeah, so it's hearing how someone else is handling it, how someone else is going through it, and just knowing, okay, I know we are bundled up in statistics, but behind those statistics are real humans with real feelings, with real dreams and real ambitions, right? And so, and I think that's I think I vocalized it. I think it's to say, behind all the statistics about women in business, how women are doing, they are real people, they're real humans, real dreams, real feelings, real souls going through a real life.
Yes.
And I think if we can sample that, because of course, definitely we can't cover everything.
Yeah.
If we can sample that, is that we're bringing the human to it. And to tell that other human, who is a woman, that has been bundled up in a statistic, that this other human is going through this, and we can all take different steps together.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot. I feel like I've just jumbled my words.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe for the viewer, we need you. Maybe you want to hear that.
Yeah.
Are we covering women who are going through life situations, Phyllis, or are we covering women who are building businesses, NGOs, social enterprises? What are we covering?
Yeah. I don't think there's a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, the core of it is more business-oriented organization, whatever you build, whatever the hassle is. But I don't think those two things are separate, if you ask me. I think those two things are intertwined. There are different reasons why we get into whatever we get into, whether it's a business or an organization. Sometimes it's life circumstances, family circumstances. Sometimes it's a choice. And in my opinion, and this is barely my opinion, I feel in our part of the world, most of the time we don't have a privilege for it to be a choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's unemployment. Sometimes it's situations of being the only provider, especially in cases of single mothers.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's you had the skill, you are wishing to get that check every month, but it didn't come. But let's build the skill.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's intertwined. It's separate. It's intertwined. It's about the business, yes, but that's their life. Something about their life has informed it, and that's what we are unpacking. Yeah.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah.
We have almost taken an hour of talking.
No, it's time to go.
Time goes by so fast, but I feel that's basically it about this space. Yeah. We invite you to be part of this journey with us. We really love all stories, all women, and we celebrate you in every stage of life or work or career or anything that you're in.
Yeah.
We celebrate you every day.
Thank you. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Breakthrough is in the becoming. Yay.